To the untrained eye, this might look like a normal Subaru XV, but it's not. Underneath this system lies a hybrid system. Not like that for the Prius or the Honda Fit, but an e-Boxer hybrid. The big question is, does it make sense in Kenya? I'm your host Joseph Joroge, and you are watching Talk House. So the big question is, what is an e-Boxer? So basically Subaru took their famous flat 4 engines and they instead put it an electric motor and paired it with their CVT gearbox. And well, you have one seamless continuous driving experience that saves fuel while still maintains practicality and reliability. So that's an e-Boxer for you. A flat 4 engine, the famous Boxer engine, and they put in it an electric motor and paired it with a CVT gearbox. So what do you get under the hood of the 2018 Subaru XV e-Boxer? Under the hood of this vehicle, you get a 2-liter naturally aspirated engine. Paired with it, you have an electric motor that churns around a combined horsepower of 150 horsepower. Well, this power may not be too much or too little. It just gets the job done, especially if you want to accelerate and doing overtakes. This is not the power that you like to take maybe Pale Expressway or bypass Amathika Road when you want to nyama some golfs. This is just seamless acceleration paired with reliability and slight performance. So under the hood, you get a 2-liter natural aspirated engine paired with an electric motor, giving you 150 horsepower. Now, I know you're wondering, how is power delivered to all 4 wheels of this vehicle? Now, the power can be delivered with a CVT gearbox, a continuous variable transmission, and the power is paired to a symmetrical all-wheel drive system, meaning you have full power at all 4 wheels at all times. And I like saying that there are 3 main all-wheel drive systems in the world. Number 1, you have Quattro 4-wheel drive by the AWD group, and number 2, you have symmetrical all-wheel drive by Subaru, and number 3, you have, well, all the others. Well, power is delivered to the 4 wheels via a symmetrical all-wheel drive system paired to it with a CVT gearbox. Let's talk matters to do with fuel consumption and fuel economy of this car. Well, this car, if you drive it in city drives and highway drives, it can get you between 14 to 18 kilometers per liter. Well, it may not be the best fuel numbers you get, but it's better than a normal 2-liter petrol XV. Well, if you want a hybrid vehicle, there are better variants out there like the Honda Vezel. But if you want perfect balance, perfect speed and reliability, well, the Subaru XV, the e-Boxer, will be the perfect alternative for you. Well, there are many hybrids in the market, but this one combines power and practicality as well as a little bit of performance on it. Well, that's my take on matters to do with the fuel economy of this vehicle. Now, let's talk matters to do with the interior of the 2018 Subaru XV e-hybrid. At the interior, you get very nice, well sorted out interior. Everything feels solid, premium, and well sporty. If you are very keen in the interior, you can see that this is not your normal XV. Because it is a hybrid, they have tried to incorporate some blue accents into it. On the dockers, you have some blue accent, and if you even look at the dash, you also have some blue accents on it. On the dash, on the dockers, you also have something like, looks like a fake carbon fiber, just to get that vibe of sportiness onto this car. So let's talk matters to do with practicality and functionality of this car in the inside. So on the steering wheel, you have a multifunctional steering wheel, meaning you have buttons on your steering wheel that can be able to control your media, especially if you want to increase the volume or decrease the volume. And you also have the buttons for your cruise control, meaning this car has been tailored for performance as well as it has been tailored for usability and reliability. Also, matters to do with safety. This car comes with eyesight, the famous eyesight, which you know that it will break itself if it sees a pedestrian or you come too close to a vehicle. Matters to do with the steering wheel, also you have paddle shifters. However, they may not be very practical, especially for a vehicle that has a CVT gearbox, because a CVT gearbox, it has been tailored for fuel efficiency and not performance. Therefore, I think that the paddle shifters on a CVT gearbox, they might not be the best combination. Also on the dash, they have engraved some very nice cup holders just to be, they can be easily accessible for the driver instead of them being here. However, they've also incorporated them on the center console here. Matters to do with the dashboard, you have an analog dashboard, meaning you have your conventional pointer and number sticks, just to give that vibe of sportiness and the old Subaru heritage. When matters to do with your infotainment system, you have a very nice digital multifunctional media interface that just gets the job done. When matters to do with your AC controls, you have real buttons on the AC as well as real controls for your knobs. You have knobs rather than touchscreen AC controls. And if you come to the center console on the gear select, you also have that fake carbon fiber engraving on it, just to add a sense of sportiness and maintain that old nostalgic Subaru heritage. On matters to do with the interior, I guess Subaru really did a very nice job. It might not be a Mercedes type of interior, but it will last you many years as compared to someone who has an interior of a Mercedes-Benz. Well, let's check at the back and let's see what offers, what packs at the back of the 2018 Subaru XV e-Boxer. Now, at the rear seats of the 2018 Subaru XV e-Boxer, you can tell that I'm pretty comfortable. The seats really tuck you in very well and they're engraved in leather. Now, what has to do with practicality and space? If this were my driving position, you can see that I have adequate and plenty of knee room and plenty of headroom, although this has a sloping roof rail, but I'm comfortable, as you can see. On what has to do with the practicality of this car, at the rear also have a center armrest that also doubles as your cup holders, meaning your friends or your buddies or your family will be comfortable as they will be ferried around in the 2018 Subaru XV. So, and what has to do with also the functionality of this car, as you can see on the dockers, you also have that fake carbon fiber thingy going on, and you also have that blue stitching, the signature blue stitching to remind you that this is an e-Boxer and not your normal Subaru XV. So, what are some of the pros and the cons of owning the 2018 Subaru XV e-Boxer? Well, on the pros, you get a symmetrical all-wheel drive as standard on all vehicles, and you also get a very nice e-Boxer hybrid system that will just save fuel as well as keep the maintenance low. Another thing is that you get a lot of support for Subaru, because Subaru spare parts are all over, especially in Kenya. Now, let's come to the cons of owning this car. On the cons, if you are a real Subaru enthusiast, you might know that the CVT gearbox is not some of the things that you'll enjoy driving this car. If this car came with an automatic gearbox, then that will be one of the some of the things you'll consider when you're buying this car. And what has to do with another con is that some of the hybrid system or the hybrid parts on this car might be a little bit more expensive to maintain, especially if you compare it with some cars like the Honda Vezel. Well, on matters of the pros and cons, now who should buy this car? So I think the person who should buy this case, person who wants a car that can commute from point A to point B while still maintaining that nostalgic and Subaru heritage, while at the same time keeping their fuel economy low and still having a car that looks well and performs great. When matters to do with ground clearance of this car, you can tell that this car sits rather high, especially, which will be suitable for people who value ground clearance, especially people who like going to Shago every now and then. And matters to do with the all-wheel drive system, you are very assured that there's nowhere you're going to go and you will feel stuck. So you be the judge and you'll decide, will you take the Subaru XV over other subcompact crossover SUVs in the Kenyan market? So, what's my final verdict on the 2018 Subaru XV e-hybrid? Well, it's a smart, balanced hybrid that just gets the job done. However, if you want the car that's safe, has a grip, and looks smart like this one, well, the Subaru XV e-Boxer makes a lot of sense. So do tell me in the comment section, will you drive the normal Subaru XV, or will you take the 2018 Subaru e-Boxer XV, or will you just prefer a normal hybrid like the Honda Vezel? Do tell me in the comment section. And if you would like to check out this car, you can head on at our showroom and we'll be glad to show you this vehicle. So until next time, like, share, comment and subscribe so you don't miss more entertaining content.